Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Pride. Another week, another live stream in the books, guys. So let me start off like I used to do for my weekly recap. Oh, guys, guess what? We got the Bitcoin. We got the Ethereum extravaganza, total of 331,000. 331,000 has been raised. Remember, guys, this extravaganza goes until February the 20th. Of course, this week has all been no talk, so we're gonna talk about no talk. Then we have a new thing coming out from out. I was on a live stream with Prado and Brian Legend bring up EIP 1559, which is pretty much gonna be a new burn mechanism, or what do you call it, vaporization, another way to burn coins. And Brian just released in the Discord that he's going to be releasing a new white paper with nodenomics, so that should be interesting. And he also just released a tweet, so I'm gonna show you all this guy's tweet real quick. I don't know if you guys have seen it just now, but
yeah, lots happened today.
He says a true leader needs to have the strength, foresight, and aptitude to make unpopular decisions for the greater health and well-being for all that follow him. At times, it may be hard to see the forest through all the trees. Have faith and trust in my ability to lead positive change. And basically, that's pretty much sums the week up for me, because, like I said, I feel kind of, just myself personally, I feel like a lot of people have been kind of really footing their own bags, really. You know, we're trying to, we need to be positive about the situation. Like I said, nobody's going to be, for all the no holders as well, nobody's going to be rich in 1 year. I think a lot of people expected to be millionaires in the first year. But just take an example, like I was talking to Fowler earlier today, the Block Binance launched at what, 12 cents, you said, Fowler?
It was in a sense.
It was in a sense.
Yeah, it was in a sense.
So you got to think, those no holders weren't making any money when they first launched. So you look at them now, years later, they're making $50,000, $60,000 a day. So you pretty much got to look at the long-term picture if you're a no holder. It's not going to be rich overnight. It's a process. So just go along with the program. Like I said, they're working on the new nodenomics. We got new things in the works. So just stay positive. Wag me. Now that I got my stuff off my chest. Welcome, Odonado. Welcome, Fowler. Welcome, Vibing with AJ. Long time no see, buddy. Blockchain Fools as well. Welcome back, buddy. And the Greek DeFi guru, never fear. The Greek is here.
Yeah, everybody. So there's a meme going on that I'm Devil Greek now.
Oh,
well, if you see that going around the Discord, it's because on the last live I started out with this background and we have Devil Greek going on. I love
either that or you're Norwegian god or something.
This is how fudders look.
And Greek, I just to recap. I missed your live with Prado.
Okay, so here's how it went. If you want to know, it was Prado talking 99.999% of the time. It was Greek coming in for his 0.01 of useful information for everybody, and then Prado talking the rest of the time to fill it up.
Pradonomics.
Yeah, we didn't have Pradonomics today. That was good. He didn't go there, but he always wants to throw in the Pradonomics. It's like his thing.
Okay. So, was it positive? Did you find the new numbers or what? Because like I said, we started this week, had so many different numbers with the node calculations, and people were finding mistakes. And what is the real deal, brother? Tell us.
Okay. So Brian messaged Prado today because we wanted to get down to this. So the way the old model worked, one thing we did not take into effect was, the taxes were in there. And everybody's complaining that they're not getting the taxes. The problem is that also that calculator, that slider, no matter what you did to the price, if you move the price down to $1, it kept the numbers the same. The fact is the slider was wrong. You had to actually manually go in the back end and change the price down. So we know how the rebasing curve would go down and to the right. Mm-hmm. Okay. The price would probably end up somewhere around 5 cents.
Yeah.
The same thing happened to your node revenue. So as you would start out with max node revenue at, like, let's say 100 million volume, you earn $650 a day. By the time you got to July, it was 1/18th of that because of what was happening. And it was going down even further because all the numbers. So Brian's like, that was not going to work out. So then they revamped to this model, and this model, rather than going down exponentially, goes up exponentially, because you start out at 93.31 per million transactions. And if the price doubles, the 93.31 doubles exponentially with it. So every time, so like if we 5x, it's going to be $466 per million transactions. And, we all believe with these new tokenomics, with everything the way it's going, we're going to probably be sitting 10x is not out of the realm of possibility. You do that, you're looking at $931 for every million in transaction. Now, what constitutes a transaction for everybody? It's not volume monetarily. It's every time somebody's paying a gas fee. That's a transaction. So and then also Brian let us know there's 17,000 plus wallets right now that have sacrificed over. So that's at least 17,000 plus people every day. You've got to click the button to claim. So that's just some news we found out.
17,000?
Yeah.
What
Plus.
is that?
He just said plus.
17,000 wallets. That's what we know of right now.
And that's including the extravaganza, the Ethereum extravaganza too?
That's adding to the number every day, or some people are just adding to their bag that it could be creating more. So that's what we know right now. I'm interested to see the new, because once this is explained, and when I explain this all, and we've figured out that the old model, when it goes down exponentially, essentially you're earning so much, but unless you sell it in the moment and you keep rebasing, it's kind of like a Forex Shark project. That's how I used to explain it. Like, do you know how everybody in drip, if you're in drip and you've been for a whole year, you've been compounding daily, and now you have less value than what you had at the start, but you're earning value every day. You're like, how the heck is that possible? Well, that's exactly what was going to go on with the node revenue before, because the price rebasing curve was just going to get so high that price was going to go down, and you could not keep up no matter what you were doing, and it was going to end up like that. So it actually is way better now when you think of it that way. When you look at the old model, even though you were getting part of the tax share, that tax share is price driven as well. So it's good the way it is now.
So everybody should be happy now. You see what you're saying?
Yeah.
How you feel? How you doing, Poodles? Talk to us, brother. What's going on? How you feeling?
You muted.
You muted. You muted.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm just absorbing everything, man. I'm just taking everything in. I'm not trying to put out any kind of vibes on how I'm feeling, because it's more of like a confusion. There's a lot of confusion going on, but it's been clarified, all that confusion on the direction that we're going. And I'm just, I'm not sure on how to feel right now. I'm just absorbing everything and trying to take it all in and understand that the core team has our best in the protocol's best interest at hand, not node holders or anybody in particular or anything like that. So I'm just, there's a lot going on in the space right now. So my mind's all over the place. We're looking at Bitcoin. We're looking at where it's going to go to. Is it going to bottom again? There's just so much going on right now. I'm just, I'm absorbing all the information I can and trying to stay positive along the way.
Cool. All right, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you.
So, vibing with AJ, what you been up to, man? I haven't seen you like a month, over a month, right?
Yeah, I kind of took a
wisdom for us. Drop some positive wisdom for us. You always come with the positive wisdom.
Well, I tried to, man. I just took a step back. It's a lot been going on within, what we're doing, the Safe Food Vulcan thing. But I kind of just been full time with my wife because she just opened up her medical practice. So I kind of been her financial guy. So I've been working on a pitch deck because got a few VCs coming up that I'm going to be pitching for. And I'm pretty much just been helping her out. It's been more about her recently, man, than me.
Okay. So you really been following what's going on with everything?
I've been following everything, like I posted because, I just kind of been more in VC mode and just analyzing everything that's been going on. And I'm like Poodles, man, like I'm still trying to process things because for me, it's more like how things are being presented. The presentation of everything, and it gives you a different vibe. So you're trying to read the vibe and it's just the information just ain't coming out as frequent or as clear as I would like. Because I don't like get caught up in speculation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you get caught up in negativity.
Right.
But I'm optimistic. I know everything is gonna work out, man. It's just like I'm allowed to voice my opinion sometimes. So that's kind of what I did in the Telegram.
All right. Cool. Well, Fowler, what's going on, brother? You wanna I know you were talking early before the show started about the notonomics and why everybody should be happy. Can you just recap what we was talking about earlier?
I'm not gonna say everybody should be happy because there's valid points where some people, unhappy. But I think like the tokenomics, the new tokenomics, helps the node holders, especially when I think Prado was the one who said he found out it wasn't in dollar form, it was in vol. Like once he said that, I was like, well, hell, I mean, $1 equals $1, right? 1 vol equals $9 because the blockchain isn't out. So if you're just going off just that alone, $1, 1 vol is better than $1.
I must say, when Prado figured that out, that changed everything in terms of the way I was. Then I realized that price matters and price exponentially grows it, and then that changed everything.
Yep.
Just that one statement from Prado. So Prado did something. He occasionally does good.
Yeah, but pretty much, man, like the tokenomics, man, we need to like really start getting back on because the team basically put us out of an inflationary state for the whole year, right? Like pretty much till at least July. That's what the old tokenomics were, right? So now we're starting off. We're not gonna have a big ass fucking inflation bag over our heads. So like, I mean, coming out the door, we doing good.
The big Chiefs here.
All right, let's see. We got Brian Legend says, thank you for super chat, Brian. Something else to think about: the majority of node holders will be taking their daily payments of rewards plus rebases too. Meaning each node wallet will also be performing a transaction to do exactly that. That's another 2,000 to 4,000 transactions per day. So, and Greek, Greek already said we had 17,000 people that what?
17,000 people right now plus that have to click a button if they want the fixed flex. You'd be stupid not to. It's free money. Okay. True. Based on my gas projections, we're going to be at about 4.7 cents in gas a transaction. So don't worry about that. And for nodes, if you want to collect, because your node revenue is going to be sent to DApp and then to move it to your wallet, that's good. You have to click another transaction. That's good. That's fine. I do about 15 transactions a day on BSC just with all my projects, just clicking buttons. And I'm not even getting any money on half this stuff, just compounding, doing all that. So this is good.
So that's already kind of fixed of 21,000 transactions already kind of fixed already.
Yeah, and as the blockchain grows, people are gonna hopefully catch wind and want to click the button.
And if we get,
that's a smart move. It's just the direction that we're going with that. Like everything that we're doing is smart. I mean, a lot of people got to get out of the mindset of it being a project. Everybody knows the blockchain is kind of like the end all be all. Everybody want to have a blockchain, and to be able to do what you mentioned in Greek, like what Drip does on a blockchain, that's crazy, man.
It's nuts.
That's a large scale.
That's not just Drip. We got a lot of projects that are you gotta go in and click every day. Like I'm in EMP.money. You gotta go click.
Yeah, I done. Yep, I'm in that too.
The detonator you gotta check every day. Compound, claim, Drip.
Yeah, prosperity. I'm at every 6 days where I have to click a button.
All these little bot programs, the yield bots. You gotta click every day to claim. Man, there's a lot of things you gotta go in every day and claim your money. So a lot of transactions. And don't forget, guys, Hyperverse. February 20th ends February 20th. And Brian said we had 250 projects that are already interested in the Hyperverse. So that's just bullish in itself. 250 projects. Come on now. Let's get to some of these comments. Some people get too far behind. Let's see. Safe Food Warrior. What's up, Pride? Stevie, Summertime Breezy. Yo, happy Friday. Teddy One here. Custom Game Mods. Inspired Life Goes. AJ, good to see you, man. Where you been? AJ, where you been?
They all love him.
Yeah, Miss Love. Hey all. Greek with the horns. There you go, Greek with the horns. Hello, everybody. See, Osama says everything changed in this project. Where is the first auto staking, auto compounding protocol, and APY? I think this Vulcan couldn't give us same profits. So I guess that's almost a good comment, a bad comment. Let's go past that one. Pride is wise.
I think it's a good one, but it's on the edge there.
Yeah, it's on the edge.
Everything changed in this project where there's a first. Yeah. So if he's just mentioning the changes, and yeah, Vulcan could give us, it's going to give us more profits than before. It's way better. I've mapped it out. I've done the math. I've brought it up to Papa Greek, who's a CPA. He threw the number out that we were going to be at 5 cents. And then that's the same number that Brian mapped us out to if we had gone on the rebasing, where we would have ended up July 20th.
Right.
Wow.
Okay, we got Mahal loves APY. Greek Kryptonian doesn't take offense that Prado was taking him as a 3-year-old. Try to keep pushing those numbers on him when his issue was misled when he bought the node.
Kryptonian's actually very, very cool about everything now. We talked for about an hour after the show, and it was just, the numbers, he had to grasp them. And yeah, he had some right beefs, like what's going on, but after talking to him, he's right on board now again. So we're good. We're good. Prado loves talking, so.
Sprite Life Gold says hi, follow. Miss Love, not the no talk again. Like I said, we could talk about anything, guys. Put in the chat what you want to talk about. Like I said, don't have to be nodes. I think the nodes.
Miss Love, I promise you, I'm noted out. 2 hours of node talk.
We all are noted out. All week has been talking about nodes.
Our show was the truth about the nodes. So it was all about nodes earlier, but this one, let's have fun and talk about where we're going to the moon.
We're not going to the moon. We're not going to the moon. We're going to planet Vulcan. We're not going to the moon. We're going past the moon.
Hey, I did want to say one thing, though, man.
Planet Vulcan.
So I know a couple of days ago when the tokenomics article was released, I was kind of pissed about it, man. I said some negative stuff, and I'm like, for me, I'm never a negative person, and I did want to apologize to everyone in like Discord if it rubbed you the wrong way. Because it's like the changes came just unnoticed. You know what I'm saying? And so it just got me off guard, because finding out that we're launching on the 1st of March, because I'm going to be in LA with my daughter. Her birthday is March 6th. So I kind of had things planned beforehand. But at the end of the day, man, things change all the time. So I'm not too salty about it. We're just at the timing of it.
Yeah. But good, like on that point, you don't want this blockchain to launch if it's not ready to launch. You don't want it to be a clusterfuck, in other words. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a lot of people upset. And so I guess the team did do the right thing in pulling back, say, look, we're not ready. That's they said this APY is never gonna be sustainable. He's basically looking after the holders, really. Not just no holders, but the holders in general. We got better tokenomics, so better long-term run. The blockchain's gonna last 16 years, 17 years now with the new tokenomics. So look at the bright side, I guess. Rudy says, "What's y'all chi ho?" Okay. Laptop whacked out. Got to reboot. Bitcoin is now 20,000. Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, I just saw it was like 19,000.
That's really come up this week.
Nice. Man, I've been so happy, man. I've been able to take money from my investments.
Great. Nice.
7C is a good way to be poodles. Sit back and take it in. All right.
I like that.
Community. Oh, can you quickly explain Flex? I'm sure you said it, but I'm just catching. He's talking about the fixed Flex?
Yeah.
No, okay. Flex rewards, right?
Yeah, fixed Flex is 40.
Of the 5%
the 44%. Go ahead, Curtis. Hello, Curtis, by the way. Go ahead, take it over.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Come on, Curtis, take it away.
Yeah.
So of the 5% taxes, 1% of that is taken as a fee, which goes in turn over to the rewards, and that 1% is split among all the holders. You need
Everybody.
to have been holding at least 24 hours to be eligible to claim those rewards. So the more you hold, the more fees that you get to claim as rewards at the end of the day when that 24-hour period ends. And so that's the flex part that comes into daily. You got to claim those rewards every day at the 24-hour period.
Right. And if you don't claim those rewards get rolled over to the next day's pot as well.
Now, do we know, Pride, yet? And I'm still catching up on that myself. Do we know yet if there's a set time of day that like it's going to be on the website or something like that, where you need to claim it by?
There should be
it should be. Yeah.
There should be a timer that says, and it should be a window, like hopefully it's an hour window where you have like the timer goes and you just click the button and within that hour or something. Hopefully it's like that. If Brian's listening, if you can verify something like that, or if it's just you click it once a day, you pay your gas, and then it will airdrop it to you at a certain time that day once it sees your wallet clicked.
Right.
Another thing I was thinking about
if you have multiple wallets, right? It'll take time. Like with we have keystones and ledgers and stuff. It takes time to do all those transactions. So I just was wondering about that. Yeah.
I was personally thinking that you gotta wait till like the end of the day to get the most rewards, because like I said, those flex rewards can be accruing all day long. So
but when is the end of the day, right? That's subjective, right?
I'm guessing and I'm hoping it's gonna be there's going to be a set amount of time that you can claim it. So let's say that the day ends at midnight UTC.
Like a countdown timer, I don't think.
Then you get, after that midnight UTC, you get 4 or 5 hours to claim those rewards.
That would be, or if you just press a button and it airdrops at a certain time, like you're just in for that day's pool once you press the button. That could be cool too. And did you touch on how it's figured out, like the percentage? What you get?
So it takes 0.012.
Yeah, so out of the 1% pool, how they split that up or amongst everybody is they take whatever your wallet you're holding percentage. So if you own but they take it not factoring in the treasury. So it's off of the 25 million in circulation. They take your percentage of that wallet and that you get that percentage of the pool. So that's how it's done.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh man, doggy.
Community's TV sign. So we have to compound daily. If you want to get your fixed flex, you have to, like I said, click the button daily to get your fixed flex rewards.
Use it or
it's a
lose
claim
it,
button. Claim button, not compound.
Right.
One thing they probably add to it is like the automatic compound, which a lot of protocols are doing, where you pay your gas fees, for that week, and it just automatically does it. Because that's one anxiety I have now, like when it comes to pressing these buttons, because most of the time I'm doing something. I have my daughter, and I can't get to the compound in time. So
that'd be a good
I'm
idea.
sure they'll think of that.
Yeah, that would be really awesome.
Yeah.
Crap, I'll pay for a month in advance.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about the claim button? What I've noticed, like in like other projects with the claim button, like some people, they just click it multiple times. Like they'll pay gas fees for nothing.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that no people can look forward to.
We've all done it. We've all done it.
Animal Farm.
I do it. Once I forgot which one I claimed because I have 4 separate piggy banks, and I clicked compound on the first one, and I was on the second one. I forgot where I was at. I ended up compounding the second one twice, and I paid gas twice. But guess what? Make that mistake constantly, people here, please. No, I'm kidding.
Doing that on Ethereum, just what a waste.
He was happy to get it.
On ETH, you're like $150 during the prime time of ETH. Oh my goodness! I bought one NFT. I paid $650, and the gas fee was $169. I was like, holy crap!
Hey, Barry, I can hear you in the car, buddy. That's loud.
Who is that?
Barry. What is he doing?
Oh wow! Someone's laundry. I know that sound.
That's laundry.
Or ice cream.
I know, right? I was gonna say that too, Kirby. It's like somebody just won the laundry lotto.
All right, we got Hank tested. An EMP detonator type project would be nice for daily transactions also. Yes, I love EMP. That's a good idea too, Hank. Richard Hutman, channel member. What's up, buddy? Good evening, guys. Prelvis Luffy said, "What's up, Vulcan fam? LBG." Haley says, "Is Prado Mike mute now?" LOL.
No, he's texting me. Great show, my brother. Great show.
Biz Entertainment, please confirm for the audience for the flex. Would it be an airdrop at the end of the 24-hour or based on when you press the claim button? I'm pretty sure as of now, since we haven't heard of no airdrop, it's gonna be when you press the claim button.
That would be cool though if it switches
cool.
over as an airdrop.
Yeah.
If it's that way, then you can press it anytime. Just make sure you press it in a 24-hour period, and then you're locked in for that day, and then you just get your tokens at a set time every day. That would be so cool. Because then I would just, whenever I'm doing my other stuff, just, okay, now it's Vulcan's turn.
Right. Terry A says, "Hey, Pride, my opinion is I'll be happy just to make a return on my investment. You got this. You got this."
I like that.
Richard Hubman, I'm very hyped for what this blockchain is going to do with us no holders, Flex, and Fire Pit. I just wish mainnet was sooner.
Me too.
Okay, which berry my cock? I got 2 of them now. Shit.
Berries.
Whole lot of berry today.
We got room for all of you berries. Journey James, playoff predictions for the weekend. This weekend. Greek, you're the football guy. What you got?
What do I got? So hopefully some good games. I got $200 in free bets. Thanks to NR because he signed up using my promotional code. So hopefully I win my free bet so I can actually get real money.
What site is that?
I use Caesars.
Okay.
So I don't know. I have to really check into the games, to which ones are tomorrow. I haven't looked at the schedule. I've been so busy with this node stuff.
Notes.
Okay.
But now we're done with nodes.
It says on other topics, the Kiwi website has launched today. I didn't know that. Kiwi website?
What's the website? Let's check this thing out. Let's check it out.
Give me one
website
second.
address. Yeah.
I think in honor of the Kiwi website launching, he should give us all free games of Catch a Kiwi.
Mark Spittler says, "I thank Brian for sticking to his guns and making hard decisions that makes success possible." Like I said, being a leader, man, you gotta make tough decisions. So, I mean, not
Never
everybody's
make
happy.
everybody happy.
Right?
Can't
You never
make
make
everybody
everybody happy.
All right, I put it in the comments. Hopefully it goes through.
Website?
Yeah.
I don't see it yet.
Oh, Crypto Pride, you'll be happy to know that I was having issues getting my bills to show up on Spritz, and today it showed up, so I'm able to pay my cable bill. So once I pay 50, you're going to get 50.
Oh, sweet. Thanks. Hey,
How long
that's
did it
right, guys.
take to show up?
It's usually instant, but for some reason, because my name, I go by a nickname, and then I have my long Greek name, so my bills are in different. So I had to go through and manually put it in, and then it said it wouldn't find it. It was giving me error messages, and then today I go on there and they're all in there. So I'm like, so it was just giving me an error message, but it was actually adding it. It was weird.
So your name is too long for the blockchain? Is that really what we're saying?
It's way too long. Way too long for the blockchain. 10 letters long.
And speaking of Spritz, Teddy One says, "I'm already stupid for Spritz and looking forward to using it to pay off my home." Yeah, guys, if you guys don't know, I did an AMA with Spritz Finance today. And for y'all that don't know, Spritz Finance is a way you can pay your bills with crypto. You can also send off-ramp your crypto to your bank account or to other people. All you need is to have their router number and their account number, and you can send your crypto to them, and they'll get fiat. So that's a great project. Like I said, I got a link in the description below if you guys want to check out Spritz. They got a promotion going on where you can just test out a transaction and you get $10 for free. Also, if you use a referral link, if you spend $50, refer somebody, they spend $50, you get $50 back. So it's a win-win situation. And I'm looking forward to big things from them. I did just get you guys to know, I did connect them with Brian Legend today, as far as being a possible partnership with Spritz.
Cool.
So
very nicely done, sir.
Some alpha for you guys.
There we go.
So is it like a DEX?
No, it's a platform where you can just send your crypto to them and you can pay your bills, or you can send your you can off ramp your crypto to a bank account.
So they just give you like real time price of, say, Bitcoin's $19,000 today, and you send them 1 Bitcoin, they're going to send you 19 grand.
Well, the way it works, if you say you got a bill you want to pay, say you want to pay for some dog food, you want to pay your dog food, you want to pay your PetSmart credit card bill, right? So you go into Spritz, you say I want to use my Bitcoin or my Ethereum or my BNB, whatever your credit card bill is, and how much you got in your account, you just send them that. So you want to send $50, you want to pay a bill $50, you can send them $50 in Bitcoin.
And they send you $50 in
that
USD.
That $50
to your bank account?
To your bank account or to your credit card.
Okay, gotcha.
They'll deduct the balance.
They pay the bill for you.
Yeah.
Send it to the bill company.
And what's the taxes or the fees with that?
It's like 1.5%, 2%, right?
Yeah, 1.5%.
But that's only if you make a payment of 100 or more, or over 100. I couldn't remember.
If the payment's $100 or less, I think it's free. So.
And there's going to be a link
for
that.
The first 100's free. Yeah.
The first 100 is free.
What's the first 100? Okay.
Yeah.
And you're going to leave a link for that in the description.
Yeah, the link's in the description below. Yep.
Cool.
And it's basically $1.5 to $2 per 100. Like that's not that bad at all.
No, that's great.
And think about how much you're saving by not having to off ramp it the traditional way, right? You don't have to off ramp it. You can just,
send it.
I plan to use it where I can convert whatever crypto into stable coins so that it doesn't fluctuate between the time that I have it and the time I want to pay the bill, and just have them pay it that way. I'm excited for this.
Yep.
Hey, Pride, did you I haven't seen the video yet. I need to check it out. But did you find out about the off ramp as far as identification and everything?
All you need to do is have your name, the address, the name that's on your bills makes it much easier. The name that's on your bills, the address, and your date of birth. That's it. In some type of way, it automatically pulls up all your credit cards, all your bills for you. And if you don't see your bill, you can just add it in manually.
No, not the bill portion. The off ramp.
The KYC, right?
Yeah. Is it they have a KYC?
Yeah, they call it like KYC. All you need is your name, your phone. All you need is your name.
Okay, that's what's up.
It's just you guys know what type of credit. No
photo ID or no photo ID?
No photo ID.
Because Chris said that because of that, they don't report taxes. They don't report, right?
They don't report any taxes.
Yeah.
So
that really got my ears perked up when I heard him say that. I was like, what?
Okay.
Of course, it doesn't make you immune to it, as my father would say. Because the bank still, when it goes to your bank, they know how much money you're getting, and the government will come if you're. So just be aware of that.
Don't send over 10,000 to your bank. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yep. 9,999.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same thing at the casino. Don't buy in for 10,000 because then they have to.
That's why when I first saw it, I said I need to send this to NR. I know he was talking about offshore accounts and Dubai, moving to Dubai like for a couple months. I'm like, it's like one.
You know what? NR totally makes me think he could be like a super villain for a James Bond flick. Tell me I'm wrong. He could be one of those guys, like Goldfinger or something with 500 full nodes. Yes, Mr. Bond, I have the nodes. I mean, he could totally be the James Bond super bad guy.
All right.
He collects all nodes.
I shared Kiwi's website at the bottom if you want to bring it up.
Oh, okay.
I just checked it out. It looks pretty good.
Was it in a private chat? Okay, I got it.
No, it's you have to share. It's one of the people. You can just bring it up. I shared my screen.
Oh, okay. Let me
Kiwi token.
Check this out, guys. Kiwi token. What is a Kiwi? I'm sorry, make it larger. So it's the website right here. This is the beginning of it. Kiwi token is a cryptocurrency that began in November 2022. The goal of Kiwi token to provide a worldwide gaming system that is catchy, fun to play, using the risk for better concept with tremendous prizes. I can't even read. Can you read that? Because I can't even see it on my screen. Is on your screen better or no?
Yeah. It's just repeating about Kiwi token when it began. Okay. What is it? Legendary Labs, by creating a decentralized token with gaming use. So if you don't know Kiwi in their Discord, they have Risk It for Better type of games using Kiwi token. And then they have To Catch a Kiwi as another game. So many games. I wish I knew that the price was going to blow up before I wasted 1,600 Kiwi tokens playing To Catch a Kiwi. So, that's Kiwi token. You can join their Discord and learn all about it. And our very own T Kiwi is the master behind it.
Cool. And that is going to be launching on Vulcan blockchain, right?
Yeah, they're coming on Vulcan. They're going to lock their liquidity, which will meet Brian Legend standards. And Brian had already said if they meet all the standards and do all the things right, he would invest in it. So pretty soon, Mr. Legend's going to be a Kiwi token holder.
It's going to invest up to 25K as well.
Oh, 25. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And he, wasn't it great how he just kind of set it offhand? I'll put 25,000. Love it. I loved it. Yeah, I'll buy $1 million. Whatever.
Yeah, here's me being like, should I buy my groceries for $10? And he's like, I'll throw $25,000.
Yeah,
Biz in the text says, end of the day will be 3 a.m. in the morning, so that manual click will be hard for some people.
What time is that for East Coast New York?
Is he from New York?
No, I'm saying, what time would it be in New York?
East Coast.
Probably similar.
8 p.m. if it's UTC 0.
It depends.
It'd be 8.
Yeah, 8 p.m. if it's UTC. Yeah, 8 p.m. UTC, yeah.
I think Biz is in Canada, right?
Yeah, I think Biz is in Canada, so 3 a.m. in the morning.
Biz is in Canada?
Unless...
I thought Biz was... Okay.
It's just see, that's the thing with all... Who knows?
It's not that bad for us.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. Mark Spitter, just a file. It's also almost impossible to make everyone happy and for everyone to see things the exact same way. Stay strong, Vulcans. Right?
Yep.
Get off work, hit claim, and go on with your evening, son.
If I may,
I'm
also,
really hoping
Brian,
there's at least like a few hours to claim that whole thing, not like you have to claim it right away kind of thing.
Yeah, I hope it's a 24-hour period.
Curtheus, you dirty dog. You're with Moon in the comments here. Man,
yeah.
So Curtheus is like level 2,900 on my Discord because him and Moon just go back and forth sharing gifts in the dating chat.
Oh, God.
Man, I see you. I see you, brother. I see you. I'm there trying to catch my fishies, and I see all of a sudden, they're like, Greek, where are you, man? It's popping off with Moon and Curtheus. I'm like, they can go ahead. It's just memes.
Moon's blushing. Moon's blushing.
Oh, God.
Hey, just a quick note on Spritz in case we didn't mention it, everybody. That is for U.S. citizens currently only. But they're probably, didn't he say in the live that they're working on Canada next?
Yeah, Canada's next for Biz. Yeah. Canada's next.
And so for all of those you out there that are not U.S. citizens, you all can use Binance.com. We can't. So I say that that's fair for right now.
Sounds fair to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But also in the live. Also in live is some type of workarounds he was like trying to bring up to the people that were from like I know Hendrix was in there. He's from Dominican Republic, so he actually gave him a workaround he could use to off ramp, which is kind of cool.
Cool.
And
hopefully it won't be very long. It sounds like they're going gangbusters, so I'm excited that they could. Hopefully they can bring a whole lot of other countries on very quickly. But
yeah, it says easy for blockchains to list with them. So hey, we'll see what works out. Claiming is compounding because it's not staking, just holding. Sorry, Chad.
But it's the good kind of compounding, not the Forex shark compounding where you get less and less every day.
Don't get me started, Greek. Don't even get me started on that.
Okay, well, I already signed with Spritz and looking forward to using it to pay off my house. Okay.
That's awesome.
Greek, that's how Brian said it would work. 24-hour timer. Click anytime within that timer.
That's cool.
Boom. That makes it so easy. If this is the way it works, then we have nothing to worry about. You just do it one time. If you can't do it in 24 hours, then there's no excuse. Everybody's got time.
Then that makes Brian Armando. This is the way.
Yo, Bitcoin's hitting 21 right now. It's pumping hard.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but
that's good. This is good. When Bitcoin pumps, everybody's starting to get. Hopefully, they get going again. Let's go. Get everybody fired up.
Bring the rest up. Like I said, what do you say? Kryptonian says a sinking a ship. Some thing he says.
A rise.
Rising tide brings everything up. Or something.
Something with
Biz has
rising.
a comment. If I may.
Let's
Can
go.
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
There.
Okay, good.
What's up,
Sorry, I
Barry?
had some bad reception there. Hey, did Greek say that he was too long?
Yeah,
Dun-dun-dun.
too long.
Yeah,
Is that what she said? Okay, all right.
Waka waka
Just
waka.
wanted to clarify that.
That's what she said.
I've never
Yeah.
heard those words before in my life. So
Okay. Well, I like the new horns, Greek. That looks really good on you.
that's good.
It's kind of like your persona coming out. You know, that's good.
That's the
Getting out of your
bull
shell.
run.
Like it.
That's the bull run. It's about to start.
There you go.
Yeah.
RR says, "All I know is the
Well,
Eagles
I'm excited for.
Holy shit, man!
I'm saying I'm excited.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Give us an update. Give us an update.
I'm in a trade right now. It's just working out.
Okay.
Wow, 20,893.
Yeah, baby.
It's moving.
Woo!
It's pumping, baby.
Hey,
Come
speaking
on.
of bull runs, how many of you guys are in CAF?
And what?
The calf.
Calf token.
I heard it's
Yeah.
up to what? 9 cent, right? 9 cent is it?
CAF went from like 0.0000 and now it's last time I looked it was 10 cents.
Yeah.
So people are making
Wow.
money.
Yes.
So
That's
just
like-
but yeah, so I still think, especially with the potential bull run coming, it's got a lot longer to go as far as to rise. But the plan is for it to go on the Vulcan blockchain. So if you guys want to support something that helps this guy out to ethically raise calves and be a part of the Vulcan blockchain, it's something you should all look into. So
How do you
Just-
buy it? How do you buy it, Brad? What's
Pancake Swap is
Pancake
where
Swap?
I did. That's where I did my
Oh, wow.
purchasing. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So find their Discord and give it a look-see loo.
Okay, we'll do.
Cool.
Chris says the Bulls are waking up and taking a leak. BTC at 20K and rising.
Keep leaking.
Who
Keep
says
leaking.
at 21.8 Poodles already?
Yeah.
Some people are talking about like a false peak, as it were.
Ooh.
It's going to go up and then go down again, and then
Just
go back
reached
up.
it.
So,
Yeah, dead cat bounce. Is that what?
well, not dead cat bounce, but it's going to go up, and then some people say it's going to go down, and then it's going to do its real rise. So, I don't know how much I believe in that.
They say it's going
21K
down to
now.
some people say it's going down to 12. I mean, I heard people say it's going down to 12K. Then it's going to go up to $1 million. So
Well, as long as you keep buying the dips,
Yeah. Right.
So my question is should we sell right now? Our day trading accounts? Is this like in this moment, right this second, a good time to take some profits?
Depends what your position is when you bought.
Right.
You could be doing some swing trading right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I absolutely bought the bottom around like
16. That's guys.
around 16-ish.
Yeah,
I
well,
do
you
20.
could-
I do $25 a week. So hey,
You
That's
could
a
be selling maybe 25% of that, and then, just.
You think it's going to bounce down to where before we have the
I hear some predictions, but it's all predictions.
yeah,
so
speculative.
but you could take a little of your risk off, and then if there is bottom again, just keep buying the dips.
Safe Food War
But-
says, "Pride, is this just in the USA? Talk about the spritz? Yes. Link in the description below. Triple Moon. Hey boys, need some girls on here. Greek, sum it up the women. Greek.
Ladies.
Nope.
It works with the horns.
Your ladies. Oh wow.
They're all
We're gonna
sick
have
of me for the day. They're like, I listened to you for 2.5 hours on Prado show.
We're gonna have to work on your summoning skills.
Yeah.
That
It's not
moon.
good.
Triple Moon, help everyone is doing well. Brian, that's foolish. Courteous, hey bo. 92 watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and also subscribe to all the boys. That's right, guys. On the other note, I hit 2,000 subscribers this week, guys. So
Yeah,
Thank
congrats,
you.
man. That was cool.
Thank
Congrats,
you.
Pride.
appreciate each and every one
Who
of
wants
you.
to help me hit a
Well
goal?
deserved, man.
I'm 6 away from 7K. Let's go.
6 away. If you're not subscribed to the Greek, which
Oh, wait a minute. I'll go unsubscribe right now, and then you'll be 7.
I hate you.
I think 99.9% of the people here are probably subscribed to Greek. So that 1% that's not, hey, go hit this like button, get them to 7,000 subscribers, and keep hitting my subscribe button. Keep hitting
Greek,
my like button.
I think if you want to get some more subscribers, you're going to have to catfish.
5 away. We are 5 away. Let's make it happen. I got to release a short.
Curtis can't be blushing no live.
Yeah,
True
seriously.
Moon's blushing.
Did Greek say he was going to release his short? Make
Greek's
up your
gonna take
mind,
off his
Greek.
shorts.
I think we're making a cup and handle. Honestly, off topic. I'm totally sorry, guys, for being like out there right now. It's just there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But I see a nice cup and handle forming. I believe.
Poodle has 10 Bitcoin. He's so happy.
I don't have 10 Bitcoin, man. I got freaking man. Wish I had 10 Bitcoin. I got 0.06 Bitcoin right now. It's worth $1,354. That's my like my trading pad. It's not a lot.
Okay.
I'm not Kryptonian. I ain't got 16 Bitcoin, bro.
Eric says, Greek, if you send 10K daily using an off-ramp, does government still follow you?
It's 10K I wouldn't do. 9,999. But then even then they'll follow you if you make it a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anything over 10,000, you gotta feel like a form out, right?
Yeah.
Red flag.
Either way, you're not going to get away with it. You're going to have to report it.
They'll figure something out. But you can reduce that, can you not, by just not off-ramping certain amounts? Like if you want to just pay certain bills or all your bills.
Yeah. If you want to pay bills with it, but I wouldn't do it. Like if you're doing it 3 times a week and you're off-ramping even 9,500, it's useless because that's a pattern transaction, and then they still hit bank would flag it or something.
All over the bed. Baby spilled it all.
Move Poodles. I had to mute Poodles.
So yeah, they do the pattern stuff because when I worked at the casino, it was always kind of like that. You'd have somebody come in, and if we saw they were buying in for 9,998 and they did that constantly, we would have to report that still and make them fill out a form. So they were trying to. It's just there's so many rules with that crap. Government wants theirs.
They want their piece.
Ricky's Yogurt Shop says Triple Moon.
Hello.
I'm excited for the Greek yogurt token.
Yeah, great.
No, we're coming out with the Greek Devil token.
No, Greek all the ladies said they want your yogurt. So,
Oh man.
Oh, Barry, I never said congratulations to you.
Oh, that's right. Barry's on the council, right? Greek's on the council.
Oh yeah,
that's the council.
They got to do the
Congrats,
blockchain.
gentlemen.
If you've looked, 1.9 million and said yes. Nobody said no yet. So it's looking pretty good.
So I'm available for gifts of fealty and appreciation and I'm no, I'm kidding. You can't bribe me.
You're not shy.
But it's gonna be an interesting next few months, and I'm looking forward to, like I said, just working for the investor. It's all about the investors.
Cool.
Exactly.
Legends R says the CAF has a great healthy chart and nobody talks about it. 10 cents at the moment.
Their chart is amazing. You gotta go look at it. It's like I said, it went from nothing to 10 cents in less than a week. It's been 6.5 days or something.
I should have bought when somebody told me when it was at nothing.
Yeah.
Why is this constant with me?
I got in at like almost 2 cents and then 4 cents, and it's moving. Moving. It wicked up to 12 cents at one point.
Yeah, it got to 12 cents. Now it's kind of flat, kind of steady, holding the pattern.
It's getting ready to go up to 12 cents again, and then the next stop is 15 and 20 cents. So it's like there's a lot more upside to this thing, I think. Just my opinion.
Somebody keep talking about go to Pancake Spot. Oh man, let's see. Let's stop the screen. All right,
Yeah, CAF's got one of the best charts right now. It's just hard to find a better chart than CAF right now.
VPN doesn't make it so that for this comment, yeah, the 7Cs. I don't know if you're not a U.S. citizen, but once Binance changed to all KYC, Binance.com, VPN doesn't make a difference anymore. So,
What if you don't use Binance?
That's how I used it for a long time.
Oh yeah, you can't use it if you use like exchange.
Yeah, VPN doesn't change it anymore. Once they went to, you have to do full KYC on Binance.com. It ruined it for all U.S. citizens. So VPN doesn't change
They made
anything.
me move to Binance US.
Yeah, and that's more than sucks. So yeah,
ain't got time for that.
It's like the hellhole right there.
Ain't got time
Melon
for that.
Delight's here. Hey, Melon Delight. Oh, here it is. All ships rise with the rising tide. Thank you, fellas.
A rising tide raises all ships. Duh.
Well, they're rising at the moment.
Yeah. Hope Bull Run is starting. Perfect timing. Here it comes. LFG.
I don't know about that. Brian Legend said in his last AMA that he's super bearish, and he's probably going to be bearish for the months to come. That this is probably just like, a bull trap, faking out the market, making everybody think that the bull run's about to come in. Everybody's getting pumped up. There's some FOMO action, and then whoop, back down to where we just were last week. So be careful.
I think it's still gonna be bullish because I think, like I said, if you buy, it's only 21,000 now. You still got the Bitcoin halving next year, so yeah, I think it's still low. If you look at the long-term picture.
I mean, from some of the people that I've been speaking to recently, they think that Bitcoin is going to come up to like 22, in between 22 and 25, and then we're going right back down to the bottom and creeping around for a couple more months. That's just, I'm being totally honest with you guys about the things that some of the people that I've spoken to have said, because I am in a circle of people with you guys also that are into crypto, and we trade regularly, and these are just the opinions of, and I'm throwing out there Brian's opinion, which we all strongly appreciate, along with other people's opinions, and I don't see a full swing bull market coming into this picture right now. I just don't see it. There's just too much. There's too much going on, man, for us to be in a full blown out bull market.
I think it's a tad too early. I think if this was like midsummer, late summer,
then
we start seeing this, I'd be
we're going. But right now, I think it's going to be like a relief rally is what they call it, right?
Yeah, I think didn't the U.S. Gov cut rates
Yep,
certain amount, and that's
numbers
basically
came
what's
in
happening.
6.5.
Yeah,
they said if it came in at that we were going to have a rally. If it came in at anything over 6.5, that it was just going to be bearish. So we're having a relief rally right now, and hopefully we can see some gains up to 25K with Bitcoin. That'd be spectacular. Take our profits and then hold off until we find another bottom.
Yeah.
Hey, Pride, Dio just dropped something in the OXPA crypto to everybody about buying and selling CAF token with regards to slippage settings.
Oh
yeah.
You got to set the slippage to 0.1% because they said something about a front run on it.
Well,
so
what he's
use
saying,
PancakeSwap. Because PancakeSwap is set already at 0.01.
He says set slippage to 0 by going to the custom slippage amount, blah, 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 and entering 0 is what Dio's saying.
Okay.
But
that's interesting. Yeah, because I was told by the guys there that to do it at 0.1, but if he has more information, that's great. See what works.
So that's on PancakeSwap, right? That's on PancakeSwap he's talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set it to 0.
Yeah, he said, where'd it go? I was just reading it on my watch. Yeah, he says if you're buying or selling CAF token, set your slippage to 0 by going to the custom slippage amount on PancakeSwap and entering 0. You might get revoked, but losing gas is better than losing chunks of money, et cetera, et cetera.
So here's a fun fact for you guys. This is the first year ever that we've had interest rate hikes 7 times in 1 year. So,
What's the highest it's been before? Do you know?
I do not know.
Right,
I'm not
like
going to give any. I don't know. All I do know is that they've never done it 7 times in 1 year. So
I was just wondering, like, is it?
So I think this is the most they've ever done that.
Yeah.
You'd have to go back to the Carter administration and figure out what that was.
You need a lot of peanuts to go back that far.
Well, I mean, they should have never taken the U.S. dollar off the gold standard, and we wouldn't be in this situation. Thank you, Nixon.
Yeah, that was going to say that was Nixon. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Nixon.
But he wasn't a crook.
Gave all that gold back.
Let's get into JFK too.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. It says someone put a cool bull run chart in Vulcan. How people, how Chris. Bitcoin rising $7 a second. Wow. Somebody's kids in the room.
Sorry.
Thoughts on what council should do with Safe Food SIF? Barry?
Council member?
Greek?
Council member Barry has the floor.
What should I do with the SIF? Well, first of all, we need to automate the SIF so it's making constant buys throughout so that nobody has an advantage, because we don't need big pumps, because all that gives is people dumping. We've seen that in the past. So I would like to have it smaller, automated, and just keep buying so you have constant buy pressure from the SIF. But definitely we got to get together as a council and start voting on things, because, you know, it's kind of like this lull period, and the SIF's at like 102,000. So it's getting good amount now. Make it fun.
There's people have been talking about certain ideas of plans of, you know, investing, you know, some money in here and then it's going to blow up here and things like that. But the simplest thing that I can see is, after conferring with the council, is what he was saying is have like a randomizer that it burns once a day, sometime throughout the day, and that it at least burns once a day. So we either reach a dollar amount, say 10,000 or 30,000, it will burn at this amount, or once a day. That'll take out the manipulation like he was referring to.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, you'll know when it's going to be pumped. So I'm like,
no, the amounts that it won't make a pump, and it would be beneficial to be random times throughout the day.
That is true.
Yeah, and so if the burns are like 10,000 or whatever, you're not going to make any swing trades. That's just not going to happen.
Okay. Community says, how many projects on board to create for Vol? And should we go ham at getting as many as possible now while market is meh? So they are in place. Well, the only way you can, like I said, he said 250 projects for the Hyperverse. Only way you get Vol now is do the Ethereum extravaganza, which lasts until February 20th. And right now, the extravaganza is what, a 5% bonus as we speak. The next stop is 200 ETH for the next bonus.
Yeah, let me look that up, because it's been going up quick.
Yeah, it was 331,000 when we started the stream.
That's it, moving faster than the Bitcoin bonanza.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
but with Bitcoin going up right now, people might want to be holding on and see where it goes, and then be selling at the dips, or making the sacrifices at the dips.
We just hit the 10% bonus.
Oh, see.
Cool.
We started was at 5%, so we already hit 10. What's the sacrifice amount?
353,963.
Wow, so we went up 20
So
grand.
maybe I could talk my dad into doing his Bitcoin.
Kind of smart to start that Ethereum sacrifice a couple days before a huge pump, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that works out for Vulcan.
Any ideas on getting safe food prices pumped? Greek price. So I guess you guys just answer that kind of.
Yeah, getting the SIF back is one way, and then giving it true utility, not just relying on the. I know a lot of people are relying on the bridge over. I'm not sure how much of an effect that's really going to have, but we need to give utility some other dApps built using it and give it some use, and it will pump. We just need to increase volume. Of course,
Okay.
every coin's having the same problem right now, in these bear markets.
Yeah. Dallas, Texas. Vol will hit $100 week 1 of going live. Wow. We'll consolidate to 20 after profit taking. Will increase to 30 by end of 2023. Will be 200 in a few years. Nostradamus. Thank you. Got Nostradamus in the house. All right. I hope you're right, buddy. Hope you're right, Dallas, Texas.
Love it.
I hope he's right too. I'd be freaking out.
Yeah.
CZ said bull run start in 2023.
CZ knows.
He will know.
Plus, he can change the market himself, like with his words.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
when you have that much power, you can like kind of like, I sense Bitcoin's gonna run. If you have like, look what Elon did with Doge, like just
He's like that. He has access to so many different analytics. It's probably crazy. So I would take his word. Shiba Inu dropping bombs. Does that means it's going up or going down? I just added to my short of BTC. Triple One says, "Damn, I'm getting chills. I can feel it." You talking about you, Curtis?
I think she's talking about
Probably is.
He was talking about the
damn good-looking
Bitcoin. You guys were talking about the Bitcoin at that time.
I think her chills are coming from in our legend.
Come on now.
Curtius, we know.
Community. I agree, Poodles. Maybe end of 2023 or start 24, then people are going to wish they got in something now. Bull run probably highly correlate with U.S. politics when campaign funding ramps up. So will BTC, and then the bull emerges afterwards. They all pretend to hate crypto again. Getting hot in summer. Provis, I agree with Fowler. He is a fake out, but you can make money from the gains of BTC.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, handsome. Talking to you, Curtius, again. Let me stop making with Curtius. Stop messing with you, Curtius. After fake out, gonna rock. Okay, Pro says, I think the actual bull run won't happen until we get a year to a year and a half after the next halving. This has been in previous cycles. That's what a lot of people say. They wait for that Bitcoin halving. That pretty much pulls everything up. Cheers from Germany. Called Zival. Small pumps. Zival says, I'm so drunk tonight. I'll shave my head smooth with foam and razor blade live on stream if a woman comes in and smokes with us. Hey, there we go.
What month is the Bitcoin halving?
That's
it's in like November 24.
Yeah.
November 24. Okay. So historically speaking, before a Bitcoin halving, right? 6 months prior to the halving is when a bull market will start. That's just from reading about it. If you read about Bitcoin halving and when bull markets start, give or take, they say about 6 months before the halving is when a bull market will start. So what's 6 months before November? That would be June-ish, right?
Yeah. That's what
June,
I said.
July-ish.
That's what I said. It's a little early. Early.
Yeah. So we're looking at like probably I'd be conservative and say August.
Well, here's this Ethereum extravaganza that they wanted me to bring up. 10%. So Greek, I guess we still have 5% bonus. 200 ETH is at the 10% bonus.
Yeah, that was $353,000. Not today. If they change the numbers to what that ETH is worth right now, it's definitely more than 353,000.
I like mine better at 10%.
Congratulations to the council members. Meet you again, Poodles. Been hit hard. We've been hit hard, Greek, since the morning.
Yeah, like I did a live stream at 6 a.m. That was an hour and 15 minutes. Then I was on with Prado for 2.5 hours. Now I'm on this one. So yeah, I've been on all day. I was supposed to be working too. Didn't do much of that.
That says 1K
It's
vote.
overrated.
Can you guys hear me now or no?
We can hear you, but I keep muting you because I guess your son is real loud.
Yeah, I don't understand why when I flip my mic up, it's not canceling the mic because the mic should only be working when it's flipped down like this. I don't know.
I can hear him right now. He's real loud right now.
Real loud right now, but when it's up, you can't hear me. Can't hear me now?
Yeah.
We
How
can
about
hear
your
you.
son?
Oh, okay. So then I gotta switch microphones, or I'll just mute me.
Kiwi token looking yummy.
Kids.
Thank you all for what you do. Yeah, just talking. Just talking's in the house.
Hey, what's up, Leon?
Up, Leon.
Leon, come to the
Nope.
live stream.
Those horns are going to your head, literally, man.
Now let's get to promoting Ethereum Bonanza, please.
Join the Greek on the live.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, just talking. You got the link, buddy. Come on, join in with your wine. I know you're drinking some wine.
Come on, man. I'm on like 6 hours today.
Bitcoin halving April 4th, 2024. There we go.
Oh.
Wait.
But we
April
did
4th.
have
Wait.
we did have a bull run in 2021. We had one. Well, we got a couple. We got one in May and then one in
His one says
November.
March 19th, 2024.
Yeah, it was November, and then it turned around, right?
We all got some
Yeah.
different date.
Yeah, because he's probably says it's March 19th, 2024.
Just
Well, we know.
why not have it right
2024.
now? Just
Yeah.
go
Right.
February 28th. You have Bitcoin. There you go.
Because didn't Bitcoin hit its all-time high in November of
2021?
2021, and then it just went right
Yeah.
off a cliff. Yeah, right
Yeah,
before
and
Thanksgiving
that
or
wasn't
something.
even the halving year. It happened in 2020.
Because it was
So
like
who knows
60-something thousand.
Who
So
knows what
that's
to say
just
if
when
it
Earthy
can't
is.
happen this year.
But wasn't that the
Curtius has
time
a
when
plan.
oh, my bad, Greek. Go ahead.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
no, you're good.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, I thought that at that time when it fell off the cliff like that, wasn't that what Elon was like? Hey, Tesla cutting off that BTC. Wasn't that the same time?
I can't
they
remember
stopped.
if that was it or if it was earlier than that. Now
It was months after, though. I think it was months after.
That's the time Elon was playing around with crypto, man, playing us bad. So
well, he pumped Doge real. What was it? April of that year, I think it was.
yeah.
And
We
it
got
went way up.
Kryptonian, BTC, the Kryptonian, the Bitcoin
21.
Maxi. Kryptonian has 21 He has probably 21 Bitcoin. Kryptonian, he does. He's trying to buy
He
that
probably
plane.
does.
Kryptonian, if Bitcoin goes up to 100,000, you can buy that plane, buddy. I sent you a link. Come on this, buddy.
Yeah, tell them to come on. There's a lot to talk about tonight.
He's having dinner,
Oh.
he said.
Oh,
And we ate up his whole afternoon. He said that in a comment. my fault.
oh, this would be interesting. A Cardano Bonanza maybe next. Wouldn't that be funny?
Hey, we haven't got enough bonanzas. Let's start another
Yeah.
bonanza.
And this is after he said we weren't going to have another chance at it too. So that's kind of cool
We
news.
should have a Seifu Bonanza, guys. What about that? The council. Seifu Bonanza.
Another one?
If he agrees to just like burn all the tokens,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. That would be cool. It's not possible. It wouldn't be good for Seifu actually, because then he'd have to sell all those tokens and
All the true holders of Seifu that are refusing to sell through these harsh times are moving up the holders board. Every day, if you look at the holders board of the Seifu, if you go to the BSC scan, click on the contract for Seifu, and look at your wallet, compare the number of tokens you have to all the wallet addresses. If you're on that top 1,000 list, you're just moving up every day.
I've moved up 40 spots this week. I was at 267. Now I'm at 220. 220, I think.
I'm in the top 60 now. I was in the top 200 when this all started.
Look at you, poodles.
Top 60, baby.
Maybe the bull
Hey.
run catch us off guard. The whales are buying in.
I hope so.
I mean, let's not get everyone too excited. We are not financial advisors, but I'm telling you right now, the bull run is not begun. This is not.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it's beginning.
Well, man, I put $1. I'll bet $1 that it's not.
Okay.
The Greek says the bull run will come.
I bet 10 Seifu. How about that? 10 Seifu.
What's considered a bull run? What's your
a bull run? A bull run meaning you're going from the bottom of the market back to new all-time highs. That's
Poodles.
The bull run.
At what point do you say we're in a bull run? What point does Bitcoin have to hit for you to be like, okay, now we've entered it?
Right. When we go over 32K.
Okay. I agree with that number. Like, that's a good number. Like, that's like the
Pretty
solidifying number where you'd be like, okay, yeah, it's finally breaking out again. And that's a good number, yeah. Because I know some like this, this is just unknown territory. You have so many people been down for so long that I think when it gets if it gets to like 22, 23, you're going to see a lot of sell pressure. Then people are like, I got to get some out. And then you're going to see that gameplay. You know, that's why a lot of
people are going to get wrecked.
Yeah, I think it's honestly, I think the max we're going to see until July is 25K.
Yeah. So you're going to buy up until 25K?
I'll buy that.
I'm not buying anything right now. I'm looking to sell and find the right spot to sell.
I'm saying I agree with you.
Jason says, does anyone know the top projects for each blockchain? What will Vulcan be known for? Vulcan swap, let's go Vulcan, bullish. Does anyone know the top projects for each blockchain? Well, you go to you go to DAP Radar and find out.
Yeah, and you could see. Yeah, I don't even know if it matters what we're known for. Just get as many projects building on the blockchain as you possibly can. I don't give a crap what they do.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it's called hit a button project and 100,000 users want to hit a button every day and pay gas fee, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That's a good project for me. For everybody.
And it's good for everybody, right? Because of the flex rewards, right? It's good for everyone. Doesn't matter if you're a node holder or not.
Hit a damn button project. That's what we're naming it.
I like the way you think, Greek.
You earn a penny every day you hit a button.
I'm smart. I'm smarter than
How about the what the fuck
project,
right?
Yeah.
Vulcan price estimates. Let's go. Where's Compton 310? That's Compton 310.
There's plenty of popular ones like in Ethereum alone. So.
Oh yeah.
I think it'll be just more than
Compton already asked his question today, and he got his Pradonomic answer.
What did Prado say?
Prado was like, of course, 200, 300's on the table again. But he didn't really go crazy this time. He didn't go really higher than that. He said, with time, yeah.
Did he pull out the calculator?
What makes me bullish is
calculator is out. Calculator.
What makes me bullish is that it reminds me kind of, I guess Brian's wording kind of reminds me of Daylight Protocol, how it has the ever increasing floor price. Did you get that same ringtone, Greek?
Yeah, it was kind of like that because when you're deflationary in nature, it's kind of like when you start off, this is only going to, if you think it's only going to go up, like eventually Seifu's doing the same thing right now. If you're seeing like it goes up and it's like really got a hard floor, like you're going to see this, like some are waiting for sub 20. I don't see sub 20 ever hitting because it's just going to hit a point where everybody's going to be like, oh my gosh, I got to get in. And problem with Seifu right now is everybody's just waiting for it to pump and we need to get new people in it. So that's what we got to work on as a council. But as for Vulcan going forward, it's going to be like that. And you're going to have constantly ramping up more projects coming in as time goes by. So that should just increase use case and that should push us forward. And then with the burning mechanisms, and it's awesome. The flex, somebody was telling me they didn't like the flex today in my comments because they just don't see. They're like, you have to claim and it's a scam. And I'm like, you're earning free money without printing new money. That's like the greatest thing ever. And you're deflationary at the same time. You have to click a button.
Just click the claim. That's it.
So you're saying I have to click a button?
Yeah, it's the hardest part of the hardest part of it
I have
all.
to do work to make money? Well, what if I don't make enough and the gas is more? I'm like, don't click it then. Don't click the damn button.
This is a good one. This says Stevie Summertime Breeze says, waiting for January 20th for all holders who don't pay attention, asking where is the blockchain on Discord.
They're already coming into Discord. Someone was in Discord today and saying, is there what happened to Seifu X?
I'll tell you guys down.
Like, are you serious, man? These people aren't watching their own bags.
Man,
they're not paying
attention
on the to their own money.
The flex pools be so huge. when we launch the blockchain, the flex pool is gonna be so huge because people just not gonna know what the hell's going on. They ain't gonna know. They have to click a claim.
Claim? How do you claim?
The first few days, that flex pool gonna look juicy. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially
I'm
first
hoping-
day.
I saw
I'm
that
hoping
guy
these
today.
whales forget to claim their rewards.
Yeah, I saw that guy today come in, and he's like, "What's SafeX? I've been out of the loop for a while. I was banned at one point." I'm like, "Oh, it makes sense. Yeah, good job, dude." Then I have another guy.
This is. Go ahead.
My comments today on my video, they're like, "So how do I get Vulcan? I just heard about this Vulcan. I sacrificed to SafeX." I'm like, "You'll get airdrop." Then he's like, "But what's the contract to Vulcan? This is terrible. It's releasing January 12th." I'm like, "No, it's releasing March 1st now." And then I'm like, forget it. Just do some research, man. Go on the website, something.
Yep.
What's up, Just Talking? What's going on, man?
Man, just chilling. Did y'all see my last comment? I know Greek got it.
Yeah,
What, the
Eartheus.
Eartheus, yeah.
You're like, it's not just talking; it's Eartheus, my twin.
His twin. hey, Curtius, when you gonna bring your twin up in here?
I don't think he'll be too comfortable. If you think I'm shy already, then he'd probably be even more shy to do it.
Triple Moon. There's two of him.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Nah, but yeah, I just been busy watching everyone's live AMA, especially Daniels and Greek. Y'all been on this thing for like 24 hours now. It's insane.
All week.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all do it.
Just keep
Yeah.
doing. Just keep doing. I'm
Yes,
so
I was
freaking
like,
tired.
no,
I've been up since 5:30 in the morning. It started with Daylight Protocol,
Yep.
the Apollo
Yeah.
launch, and very successful. It's already headed up to the right. It's a token that can never depreciate in value. So if you want to check that out, you can watch my video with the AMA.
Yeah, I
That
was
was
watching
good,
today.
man.
Then
I'm just a
I went
little-
from that. I went
Go
from
ahead.
that to watching Pride and his AMA today, and then I did the 2.5 hours with Prado, and then this. So it's been crypto day.
That's why I'm like, I'm not even gonna make a video because Greek and everyone's just doing it live. I'm like, look, they can hear you guys talk because I had a lot of good information. Brian Legend was on there with you guys, chatting away, telling about the nodes and everything again. So that was great, man. It was great to see.
Cedric says, wonder why we have no idea how many dApps, I guess he said dApps, are about to come up. I'm kind of nervous. Don't be nervous, buddy. Like I said, we got 250 projects in the
Don't be
Hyperverse.
nervous. Don't be
We
nervous.
know we got several projects that we already know about. What about we got Cosmic Force we don't even talk about? That should be coming out.
I don't think anybody should be nervous about like dApps and stuff, man. Like we're gonna get that, man. Just give us even if we don't come out with enough, we're gonna have enough at the beginning. But I'm just saying, like, we got time, guys. Like it's the beginning of the year. Let this go. If we can accomplish what we accomplished in a year, right? We got a blockchain. So imagine what we're gonna accomplish in another year. Like, come on, guys. And especially it's like if you think about it. If the team has been focusing on the blockchain, right, this whole time, when they don't have to really worry about launching this blockchain no more, they're going to be freed up.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to start to focus on different projects, start to make sure these dApps come out, make sure, certain tokens come. All this stuff is going to iron itself out, man. So don't be worried about nothing.
I agree with you, Fowler. Like, I believe like the project's just going to come to the blockchain. Like we're not even going to be marketing it. They're going to already know about the rebates. They're the ones going to come to us. So don't worry about it. And plus Apollo's going to be making sure that it's all verified and everything once that launches. So that's going to be a great thing to have, just having them to verify everything, making sure it's a little bit less risky for people to, and put their money where they want to put it at in projects that's coming into the Vulcan blockchain. So yeah. I mean, look at Binance Smart Chain. They didn't even have a whole bunch of projects when they first launched their blockchain. So, I mean, if we have 2 or 3, that's great, man. That's great to see. And then
a lot of people like to wait and see. They play the wait and see approach. Let's see how the blockchain's working, and then now I'm going to build for it. It's very risky at the start. So we do know we got Kiwi, we got LSC, we got the CAF token. They're all looking to build on. So we're gonna have Cosmic Force.
Yep.
We got. I know they're gonna probably bring over Daylight and have a that on once we get a stable coin pairing because they need it backed with stable coin. But you have the Apollo Launchpad working for us. There's a lot of other things. We're still so early in with the announcement stage. There's still so much more that's got to be announced. And hopefully they announce it soon because I want the announcements.
Right. Next question is Kelly Production. Instead of price prediction, let's do X predictions. For some reason, when people see a price number, they think it's impossible. But saying we get 20X, 40X down the line, 100X. All right, I say 2X. How about that? I'm conservative. I'm going to say 2X.
You say 2X? Oh,
2X,
man.
that's right.
$18, guys.
30X a bust.
What time frame are we talking here? Because first week I could see us 10X and then come back down, settle at about 3X, and then maybe live at around 2.5X.
We have to live through that initial sell-off, though. A lot of people are ignoring that initial sell-off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, so not that we're not bullish on Vulcan. We all are. We all love it. We all believe in where it's going. But let's be realistic. There's plenty of money looking to exit on day one. So
we got to do 30X.
That's a fact.
By the end of the year.
Be 4 months plus of pent up. I got to sell. I haven't been able to sell.
Yeah, all those people that are not looking into what the flex can do for that huge bag.
Yeah.
If they just leave it there, they'll be better off. But that's really not the case. There's a lot of people, like you guys just said, looking to get some profits on something that they've been sitting there for months. So we can't just say, oh, we're going to 2X day one off the gate. There's going to be a battle between sellers and buyers on launch day. There's going to be a battle. Who's going to win? We don't know, but there is a great amount of people looking to exit out of their huge holdings, and they have to do their own due diligence and understand. I hope they watch some of these broadcasts from all of the Vulcan community and understand that it'll be more valuable to them to not sell day one. That flex is going to be killing it for those huge bags.
Right.
It's going to be killing it for those medium bags. It's going to be killing it for the light bags. That flex system that they've explained to us recently on how it works and what it's going to do is just like saying we're still rebasing like Seifu was. Pretty much. It's not the same, but it's close to it. And if you leave your bag the way it is, those first 2-3 months, you're gonna kill it, man. Like,
let them sell. I don't care.
One thing I will say,
we get a higher percentage of the flex as these people sell off, right?
Yeah, you were doubling your bag.
The price if they want to come back.
Yeah, you were doubling your bag every 34 days before on the rebasing alone. So if you choose to sell now, you're going to end up getting let's say you sell 50% of your bag. It's going to take you close to a year to recoup to be where you were upon selling. So there's a different strategy. But I don't know the flex. The flex is like, we know what percentage, but that can change daily. So I can't factor that. I'm just talking pure rebasing alone.
Expert.
Yeah, but
you can make up for that time.
You can make up for the time, so it will be less. But if you sell 50% of your bag, just think you're giving up flex percentage. Plus, it's going to take you a lot longer. So you got to plan this out better. Not saying don't sell. If you need to sell, but buy back in.
Do what you got to do.
I think it's a lot of
more money for us.
I think it's a lot of game theory too, because it makes you like to fix flex. It makes you not want to sell your bag, because if you sell your bag, you're not gonna get that flex reward. So it's like a game theory. Like, I want to keep getting these flex rewards, so I'm not gonna sell my bag. So, and I think as far as Poodles was saying, like day one launch, I think we're gonna have a lot of people FOMO and in. I just hope the FOMO and in people kind of cancels out the people that are selling.
Man,
that'll make it very, very
same for the projects as well.
Check on your bag.
250 applicants on the Hyperverse application.
Yeah,
man, that's so
14.9 Greek. 14.9. Just check. 14.9. It's crazy, right?
What's 14.9?
49.
He knows.
I think a lot of people aren't thinking about that flex. That flex is awesome, right? Like, here's one thing. Like, if you're not watching your investment now, either you are going to start when we start March 1st, well, you're gonna miss out on a lot of money. You're gonna miss on a lot of money, and then on top of that, right? We're not even talking about down the road, right? Like 2-3 years from now. Like you don't know where that price is gonna be. That price is even half of what Bitcoin is, or hell, 5-10 grand. Could you imagine getting at least one effing vol off of Flex?
Hell yeah.
You know, that's like, man, like, and we're not even talking about. Hopefully, hit some people getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vol. No holders getting X, Y, and Z. You don't know where that price is gonna go, man. And that's like I said. I think it was a Greek channel. You don't know. I mean, like where it's gonna go. But guess what? I guarantee you, every BTC holder wish they had a Flex system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know it, man.
How come when you're on the sacrifice checker and you're on your phone and you stretch it out to zoom out, it gets smaller? That's one thing that I'd like for them to fix. Like you go to because it's small. You got to copy. If you check the sacrifice checker or the leaderboard, you go to your number on the leaderboard. You tap on your name to copy it, to paste it into the sacrifice checker, and then you go to zoom out so you can see those numbers. It gets smaller instead of expanding.
I think that's probably the last thing on that to-do list as far as this blockchain.
Yeah.
Right.
It's those little things that matter, man. Make it work efficiently.
Poodles, what's 14.9? I'm so confused.
I was confused.
Yeah,
I put it in the private chat.
Yeah,
I saw that.
You said Seifu X. What?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what the flip I meant. The other day we were talking about how long is it going to take to get to 15. It's there.
What's 15?
My Vol tokens, bro, since we're just going to start talking about it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Remember we said it was going to
sitting
take
here looking at Seifu price, and I'm like, it's not at 14.9 cents because I thought you were trying to prove a point because I just said it's not going under 20 cents. And I thought you were like, haha, I told you. Well, yeah, this was a day and a half ago. You're like, how long will it take? And I was just doing rough math. Yeah, well, that's crazy. You might hit 16 now.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, this is when you were showing your phone, right, Pudos?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because I just cracked 14K.
Yeah.
And I asked Greek, I said, how do you think I'll get 15 by the 20th? Because I want I'm being so transparent with this community, it's ridiculous. I got almost 15K SFX Volt tokens, and I told everyone, I said, I want to keep 10K Volt tokens for a while. I don't want to sell 10K of them, but I want to take 5K of them, a third of my bag, and sell a third of my bag. Just because, I'm over-invested, over-leveraged, and I'm struggling to pay my mother flipping electric bill. So I need to do what I got to do.
Do what you got to do, brother.
All right. Kelly Production says, thanks for the super chat, by the way. With the new tokenomics, a year or two down the line, we can now do what a traditional blockchain has done in the past. I wasn't a Prado with old SFX tokenomics, but now I am with Vulcan long term.
Pradonomics, baby.
Pradonomics.
That calculator, boy.
I need to make a music video and call it Pradonomics, and just that would be awesome. I could do it.
And then have some cutting and scratching every time he's on the calculator. Go,
like this. Get in my calculator, Pradonomics.
Pradonomics.
Where's the dip?
That'll be like the Office prison mic.
Oh, that's exactly what Pradonomics would be.
Entertainment. Our community wins because we have VNN, Vulcan Network News, and SNN, Seifu Network News. That's right, guys.
Yeah.
On a daily basis.
Yeah, there's always a live
hosting shows and daily episodes. That's right. We do have daily AMAs, I must say.
Mm-hmm.
So, what other project has that?
I need
0.
sleep.
Yeah, Greek need to sleep.
You'll get all the sleep you need when you're dead. Let it go.
That's true. Odie's right.
Listen, this core team of Vulcanites and Seifu fanatics that we're exhausted. All of us, we're exhausted. Just putting that out there. We're exhausted. We've been doing this, and Greek and Odie and Crypto Pride and Curtius, they've been and Just Talking, they've been doing it a few months before me. I came in late. I came in July. So July with the YouTube stuff. I've been with you guys since March. But I'm exhausted too, and you guys got a couple extra months on me, so I know how you guys are tired. We're all tired, man. We are exhausted with this, but we're sticking through it. We love it, and we're gonna have that relief moment, that moment of it came. It everything that we believed in, everything that we've worked for, everything that we've been talking about, all those hours with the Greek that we put onto YouTube to share our emotions and our feelings about a project that we love, fighting through the traumatic FUD. We've been through it all. We're exhausted. So appreciate us. With that being said, give Crypto Pride a follow, a like, a share. Give Odie and Fowler and Curtius and Greek and Just Talking. Give us, and we don't ask for much. We ask for a little tap of that subscription button, a little push that notification bell. That's all we ask for.
And it's helping out bags. It's helping everybody bags. Everybody that likes and subscribe to each other's channel, you share the content that goes out to other people.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get mass adoption. And the way of doing it is by spreading the word. And the way you do that is by taking that YouTube channel link, hitting that copy button, putting it on your Facebook page, hitting paste, and sharing it. And then share it on all your other social media platforms and just put it out there. For every time that you share that broadcast, if you get 5 people, 4 people, 1 person to click on it and check it out and join the Discord, it's building up our community. And that's what we're really trying to do here, is build the community. The more community we have, the more transactions we have, the more to the right, and up we go. And that's what we're all looking for, man. And it's going to happen with or without your participation, but we're just trying to make it happen in a better way that helps the whole community. And the way to do that is
Poodles.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm happy you went on your spiel because I didn't have the light node numbers, and I just did the math and figured it out while waiting. While you were going off. All right. So he's asking how much accessible vol will each full node and light node have March 1st. So a full node would earn you 96 vol upon March 1st. 68.86 of that would be accessible. You can pull that out. The rest is tied into that light node. So that's just the light node figures. Times 9. $619 for each light node.
Write it down. He's writing it down.
You go too fast. You go too fast.
68 volt, 68.86 volt is what you would have accessible to pull out.
Okay.
Just time
now,
the market price right now.
That's $619 worth of volt to pull out. 27.2 would stay staked in the node if you choose to keep it. It's got to stay there. Whatever. That has to stay there. Now, on the full node, it's 3780 would be your minus 1050.
You mean light node.
No, that was light nodes. I did the light nodes first.
Yeah,
68 full nodes.
Yeah, full nodes are 3780 volt for each full node upon March 1st. To be able to take out is 3730. 2730 would be able to take out. It's like somewhere in the rough range of 24 grand. It's 33,400 total, I think, at that point. And 24 grand can be taken out. 9450 stays in the node. So it is good money. You are 2xing then, and you do rebase $1,228 a month for a full node at a price of $9. That's how much each month you would make on rebasing at 0.12% a day.
Just one more time, Greg, because a lot of people ask about these light nodes.
Light nodes. Okay.
Repeat it.
68.86 is what's available for you to pull out.
Vulcan?
Each Vulcan, yes. 96.06 is what you'll have in each light node, and that's what you'll be rebasing on, whether you choose to pull out or not.
That's
what she's.
Withdraw. Maybe you should rephrase that.
Yeah.
You want to pull out? Devil Greek doesn't.
Surprised that Barry didn't take a shot.
Devil Greek never gets in.
You need to put that in your Discord channel, Greek. They ask that all day long.
I love when they ask it. It was easy before. I had the screenshots and I was just saving, but now the screenshots are only good till the 20th. Then I need to create new numbers.
Yeah. John says hitting the like button is a good practice for when we all start claiming.
That is so true.
Yeah, man. I'm glad Poodles went off on that little rant right there because
Worldwide's in the house.
we need our community to be out there like the Futters be on CMC and everywhere else be posting. Like we need our community to be out there posting these videos out there and getting the word out. That's the only way we grow. That's
Futters, I welcome you.
If you talk about Sheba, yes, like that's what they did. They went out there and they spread all over the place. Okay, that meme went all over the place. So you got to spread our marketing out there all over the place.
Yeah, that's how,
we need some.
You got to think about it, guys.
Go ahead, Craig.
I said that's how we all got here. We all, most of us followed, Daniel's videos, and that's how we found out about
started
the projects.
with him.
So we just doing the same thing. So we got to get the word out. It's helping each other out, getting the word out. We got some.
We need to have some more meme competitions and spread those. He is so on point. Check with the fact that memes and we're not, and I am not trying to say that we are a meme token, but that's they're gonna come with that. Oh, it's a meme. We're a blockchain. We are serious. We've got so much positive things going for us with the meme factor thrown into that. This could be something super special, man, because don't sleep on any type of meme, because look what it did for Doge. Look what it did for Shib.
Those communities are rabid.
A simple funny meme the meme goes viral, the project goes viral.
All right, let's make Greek token, devil token viral.
That's just, just my thought on it. If they have a Vulcan meme with, a Vulcanite head on something, kicking somebody in a never-ending pit, like the 300 thing, like they did with the, someone make it.
Tartan Madman has changed his profile pic on Discord to Devil Greek.
Oh, shit.
So if everybody wants to change their profile pic to Devil Greek, if I see 100 profile pics, I will make a Devil Greek token. I'm not going to make it Devil Greek.
Yeah. Don't make false promises.
Too much.
We don't do that over here.
If it was only temporary, I would have done it.
Yeah, man. But you know what? I was just thinking about, we really need this. Like I said, we really need the community to go out there and step up and start sharing all our videos out there, at least to this launch, okay? Because understand, every project that comes on to the blockchain, they're going to do all that promotion stuff for us. Remember, we're basically the gas for every project on here. So if the projects go out and do, with their communities and stuff like that, they're going to bring their people in. So if they work hard out there, more people come in, guess what? More gas, more gas, more gas. And then everybody's happy. That's how it works, guys.
And we don't want Pepsid or omeprazole or anything to cure this gas problem. No. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm excited about is even if, who knows how it's going to go when the blockchain launches, how many projects, we don't know that. We've talked about it to death, right? But regardless of how many launch, with us on March 1st, just think about over time. I mean, look at the long-term play, right? BSC, everybody else, they started out with something and then they keep going. Now BSC, I mean, you look at those guys. How many transactions did you say on the live with Prado? What was it, yesterday or the day before, Greg?
2.9 million. 2.9 million.
2.9 million. And that equates to an average of over 2 billion in transactions per day in dollars. Is that about right? Did I hear that right?
I'm not sure what it equates to dollars.
2.something billion in dollars. 2.something billion dollars in BSC transaction revenue.
2.4 million transactions they get a day on average.
But the dollar amount
they were during the good times, they were like 1.8 billion, some 1.2 billion. Yeah. But the big thing's transactions when you're looking at NodePay. But yeah.
So, I think it's exciting. I mean, obviously we're not going to be there to start with. It'll take time. But the cool part is the more projects that get in there, you're going to have. Think about this. When you got into crypto, right? There was got to be some project that you saw, they go, oh my God, I got to get in. And you did the whole FOMO thing, right? Everybody does it at least once. You're like, oh, this is going to be exciting. People are going to have to buy Vulcan, just like Fowler was saying. And they don't give a rat's ass about what the hell Vulcan is. They just need to get Vulcan, right? Gas fees, and then we all benefit, right?
Yeah.
We all get flex benefits. So I'm excited for that aspect of it, because the more we get on the blockchain, the more projects and more people FOMOing in, and that's just human nature, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. People are going to FOMO on the next XYZ PDQ. Oh my God, this is going to be the next big thing. I got to get $10,000 worth. It's pumping. It's not. It is, and it's not. Who cares? We're all going to benefit. I'm excited about that aspect of it. If nothing else, that you can take to the bank.
Definitely excited.
Preach on, Odie. Preach on. Yep.
Preach on, Odie. Preach on.
On that note, what Odie was saying, don't forget we are the first rebasing blockchain, and a lot of tech people, whether developers, what have you, when there's a new toy on the block, they want to play with it. So I'm hoping these guys are very intrigued what kind of dApps and different kind of projects they can build on the Vulcan blockchain. And yeah, it's going to be a revolution, I guess.
Did you say dApp?
Where's that?
Where's the dApp?
Oh, we need the Prado video.
Where's the dApp?
Now, Fall, I know that you're a gamer. What kind of projects you want to see launched on the blockchain?
Man, I'm hoping to get that chance at that my brain just fried on me.
Your project, right? The arcade, meta arcade.
No, not that, but the grant. There we go. Get a chance at the grant. And I have so many ideas, right? Like, I don't want to put them out there, but there's a lot of things you can do, right? Like what you're seeing, like you see what Kiwi's doing, and you can like literally gamify that. Like what he's doing over there, you can put it together in a GameFi and a play to earn game. Like put a front end, basically where you make a transaction to play XYZ game. And then if you choose, let's say you beat a level to this game, right? And then it pays you. And then it gives you the choice. Do you want to go to the next level? Or do you want to cash out? You cash out, that's a transaction. You see what I'm saying? So, like, it's so much you can do out there. I got so many ideas. I want to put them out there. But, like...
I like that.
But, like, look, man, like, we could really ramp this baby up. We just got to March 1st. Get out there. And there's farming games, man. There's your itch games, like I was talking about. We're talking to Candy Crushes and stuff like that. The ones that you like, man, I gotta play. You put a time wall on that, right? Like, you can use a premium shop to buy more, get past that time wall, right? Another transaction. It's just transactions. Like that's what it's all about when it comes down to it, right? Like for us, I mean, when it comes to the Vulcan blockchain, we care about transactions and we care about price going up. We care about the volume and stuff like that, right? Those are the type of things we're going to need. And it can't just be claim buttons, right? We want to claim buttons now because that'll get us going. But once you start growing into the different sectors, especially gaming, if we get into those sectors, because it's a lot, like I've continuously preached, there is so much money in gaming that does not get affected during any type of economic downturn. So when the downturns, everybody's still playing games. Everybody's still buying stuff out the premium shops. They're making hand over fist. I think I said the numbers.
Electronic Arts keeps posting like record profits.
Yeah,
right?
record profits. The industry itself, I think it was like 108 billion. They did 108 billion. We did, as a crypto spear, we did about 4.4 billion, 4.5 billion. Not even close. But we can get there. Because right now, a lot of them trying to get into crypto. If you just take a look, like there's a lot of Ubisoft is trying to get up in here slowly but surely. Like, pay attention to them. They're trying. But you want to beat them before they get in here, or at least make them come to where you're at. So it's so much, man, we could do right now. Like, we got so much opportunity right now. I don't think people in this community understand where you're at right now. Like, where this, I mean, you think you're starting off on something, but the potential is limitless, man.
Well said, man. And let's not forget, like, versus projects out there where they're just pure investment projects versus video games. Video games on the daily, people keep coming back and they want to keep buying, upgrading their characters. They come back the next day, they want
They get
a new
attached to it.
skin. Yeah. And they continuously just come back every day, continually play that, keep putting money in, and those are transactions adding volume to the blockchain versus a DApp where I'm just gonna add $25 here and there. I'm just gonna add $50 today. But sometimes people, not to talk bad about them, they get addicted to these games. This is their life, and they'll put, I'd like to say, even more than what they're putting in just the normal investment, because at the end of the day, it's something that they love to do. They can game on this, and it is also an investment. It's a double-edged sword, and that's going to be a game changer.
I like the way you think, Curtius. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I used to be heavy into MMOs, and I got heavily invested for over a decade in one. I had 4 characters that I played on the screen at the same time, and I leveled them up and leveled them up for over. Oh, you got to see my setup, dude. It was sick. And,
I remember there was like emulators. I was trying to do that. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
If I known you back then, I would have gotten some tips.
It's all Greek to me.
Yeah, and I spent ridiculous amounts of money upgrading all of those characters, skilling them up, and I got to the point where my characters were all super badass, really high level, and it was very hard to beat them, and I did it for forever, and then I had to walk away because I was like, I cannot believe how much time I'm losing every day playing this game, investing my life into this. I got a family.
Did you use the microtransactions, Odie?
Microtransactions?
Yeah, like, did you buy like stuff out of shop and stuff like that? Like, do they have like a shop?
Oh yeah, I would buy stuff at third-party websites, which was against the terms of service, and find a way to sneak it in. The game is called EVE Online. I got in 2004 when it was brand new.
I was in the alpha of that.
Dude. Oh, that game was so addictive. I love space. Anything to do with space. So that's what I'm really
watched that
excited
game. I watched that game. I was literally alpha testing that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was actually in high school at that time. And I literally watched that game go from wires to the 3D massive giant that it is today.
Yeah.
Like
we got in such
that team in Iceland is just like,
they're awesome.
Second to none.
And they were the first, if I remember right, Fowler, they were the very first, and for the longest time, the only persistent universe that everybody was on the same server. There was none of this shit.
They were the first to basically perfect cluster servers. So basically, like, having that amount of people and not having them disconnect, because most servers at that time could only, I think, like 64 people in one area. They were able to put at least 1,000 people before the shard. It was what they called it at the time.
The best Sprite's face. Me and him just sitting here, I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't play no games.
I'm like, man, this is really nerdy talk here, man.
Yeah.
Going on with these games.
I'm like, what the hell y'all talking about?
Quick.
I think 3 times. Me, Odie, and Fowler gotta get some.
I rage
gaming,
quit daily on all my games.
Live stream.
Man,
dude, when you spend a year and a half getting to a certain level, and then somebody in 5 moments comes in and blows you away, and you got to start all over, that's rage quit time.
You're talking
300-something million
skill points. Ooh,
that's right. Yeah. So
but
I'm
look
excited
at
for folks.
Look at what Odie said. Year and a half. So imagine someone just coming back daily on a crypto game.
Man. You slate.
Just
we got playing 7 years in that game,
doing transactions. 7 years, like that's what we want. We want some games built on the metaverse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. If you take exactly just like Odie said, look at EVE Online. That's a perfect example, Odie, because if you take that game, if that game was in crypto or had a blockchain or whatever, and then they just basically implemented it into their game, I mean, that would have probably beat Bitcoin by itself. Because the amount of people that played that game, put money into the game, Okay,
Yeah.
a lot of money went into that game, and I think it's close to billions before their third year. Billions,
Yeah.
and that's a game. That's not a company. It's a game.
Imagine if Fortnite did that.
And it was a
Fortnite's
third party point of view. So third person, excuse me. So you were outside your ship, and one of the things that was awesome was you took in the beauty of it, and then you'd spend more money, and that's what we want on this blockchain. I am going somewhere with this, Greek.
I don't know
I'm going
what they're
somewhere with it.
talking about.
We're going
Devil
somewhere.
Greek's
We want
got
people to
no
spend money on the
freaking
blockchain.
clue.
All right.
They're gonna buy it.
Notorious
They're gonna
one
buy a
says,
widget.
Devil Greek, them horns, haha, got it late. I gotta make a meme with
He
with
froze. He froze.
When,
Playing around.
when the blockchain hits, I'm building Greek. I'm building Greek a super kick-ass computer.
Oh, that
when
was
the blockchain
perfect, Greek.
hits.
Got us all fooled.
Man.
I'm gonna build you a badass computer, Greek.
Fine, and I'll build you a badass shirt on my
Spreadsheet.
Vulcan merch store.
Okay.
That's right. I gotta send.
I just gotta get my new logo, and then I'll send it to you.
Get on that, man. Actually, keep.
I bought from the Seifu merch store today.
It's the Vulcan merch
Nice.
store.
Vulcan merch.
Vulcan merch store. Sorry.
If you do type in Seifu merch store, it will redirect you to the Vulcan merch store, so you'll still come to the right spot. All roads lead to the Vulcan.
Biz is leaving a hint. Biz is leaving his hint that he leaves. Are you guys picking up on this?
Yeah, he's putting all of our
Gentlemen,
YouTube
because
links.
we're running long.
That's right, guys.
He's putting all of our YouTube links.
Let's wrap it up.
That you know that's Biz's subtle way of saying you
Keep
guys
it
need to stop
going.
talking.
No, we had a good stream tonight. It was excellent.
Yeah, it was good.
Greeks need some sleep. Greek guys are gonna sleep.
I can keep going.
All right, so I have a quick question before we finish.
Yes.
Another thing about the sacrifice checker. If you look at the leaderboard, right, and you go to your position on that leaderboard,
I'm not on it.
it tells
I wouldn't know.
you're not on the leaderboard. You're on there somewhere.
If you count my node stuff, yeah, but not with regular bag.
So if you look at your number and then you look at the sacrifice checker, you have more vol on the sacrifice checker than you do on the leaderboard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I talked to Elliot about that.
You did.
Yeah, he said basically take what the sacrifice checker says, not what the leaderboard says.
Okay. Is it just that the sacrifice checker is like that's an immediate look at what you have on chain? Or,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's not on.
That's
It's not on chain because there is no chain.
That's what I think it is. That
but
updates.
that's updated more regularly, and the leaderboard is
Leaderboard's every
like
like 24 hours or every whatever
something
it
like that.
cycles in.
EST, right?
Okay.
It's on
I
the
was just
EST,
a little confused about that. I was like, which one do I really have? Is it this one? Is it that one? Well, I'm gonna be conservative and think that it's the lower one. And okay, it's good to know that the sacrifice checker really has what what you're holding.
All right, guys. And we're ending with Mark Spittler. This ends the week positive for all, bullish. So hopefully next week I'm pretty sure it'll be entertaining as it was this week. So
Let's take over his stream.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork.
Follow, like, share, subscribe. We love each and every one of you.
Still 5 away. Still 5 away.
Like, subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. All right, guys. We're just gonna end it. I'm not gonna go around so everybody knows we are very bullish. Big things are ahead of us. And thank all you guys for showing up again as you usually do for your support. And like I said,
Thanks for having us, Pride. Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Always
like I said,
a pleasure.
Spritz. Referrals in the link below. You want to get on Spritz? Get $50. Take advantage of it. Until next week, guys. See ya. Peace out.